met a few people. I got recognized there. I can't lie.
What they say? Like,
Yo, is that Sevens?
hey, write your name on my face. Like, what you doing?
Nothing like that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Disconnect podcast. I'm your host, WiseHeal, and today joined with me we have Nayyo 27.
What's going on, everybody?
And a special guest. We brought Sevens with us.
Yo, I'm in the building. I don't know what to say.
It's all good. You play, hey, yo, I'm Sevens. All right, so first question of the day, I want to ask how long you've been doing music.
I've been officially doing music, like, for real, like, fully committed myself to it for about, I want to say a year and a half now.
Okay.
I sat down one day and just, like, started and just committed to it. I don't know, I just decided.
All right, it wasn't like a turning edge for you? Did you hear someone's song and was just like, damn, bro, I'm finna start doing this?
There was one artist that really inspired me to actually start. They go by, like, Quinn or Parker. I'm not sure if you know them. A little bit of the reject side, but, you know.
It's all good. What type of genre?
It was just like that, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like reject shit, bro. It was lame as shit, but like I love it. That's the shit like I kind of like grew into listening into my teen years. So like that's the shit that kind of like
stay with you.
I took from, but you would never guess from my music now.
Ah, damn, you kind of strayed away from it a little bit?
Yeah, you would have no fucking clue that I listened to that.
All right, is there like a reason why you like went away from it, or is it like, how did your
just like
music?
It wasn't one of those things that I wanted to make. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
It just wasn't one of those things that I wanted to make, and like it just didn't seem like it was something that I could market, and it's not something I wanted to associate my name to, and I knew that right from the jump.
Oh shit, you just like to listen to it type thing.
Yeah.
All right.
A little like guilty pleasure type shit.
Yeah, for real. All right,
I kind of want to hear that now.
Yeah, for real. I want to. You said what their name was? What was their name?
Parker, but like I'll type it in chat. The name is they changed the name to Quinn. I'm not sure which one they changed their name to, but I'll send it in chat later.
And if Parker, if he was to like make a song, and then you was to listen to it, and he called you out on it, he's just like, oh yeah, this person, but he's saying bad things. Would you make a diss track back at him, or would it just be like, oh, it's whatever? Go silent.
Honestly, bro, I can't lie. I'm not with that beef shit. I've never been on that.
Okay.
I'm a very unproblematic person, so I feel like even if somebody that I used to look up to spoke bad on me, I feel like I would just take it to the chest and I go, all right, well, now I know what the type that nigga is. Like,
so you're like, I didn't even do nothing type thing.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't really put people on a pedestal, so it wouldn't really hurt me too bad, you know?
I get you. And I know you was talking about Canada earlier. Did you actually grow up in Canada, or?
Yeah, I was born and raised here in Toronto.
Ah, man, that's crazy, dude. Literally, there's like a lot of things with when Trump was becoming president. People talking about Canada all the time back then.
I wanted to immigrate over here so hard.
Okay. So you saw it too, huh? I knew I wasn't the only one, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, everybody was talking about coming over here. I was like, nah, keep it.
You said, nah, yeah, I can keep that energy over there, right?
Bro, y'all can have that, bro.
Oh my God.
What's it like over there? Is it cold? Is it?
I can't lie, bro. I was finna come on the podcast with a fucking jacket, cause like I'm a little bit sick right now, and I don't really sound like how I'm supposed to. But like, I'm falling down with a sickness, right? And I'm cold as shit. I just woke up. I put on a jacket. I'm like, I can't look goofy as shit, but it's so cold in my room, bro. Like,
bro, you all good. You all good, bro. Look, anything to stay warm, bro. I'm not finna be walking outside with a t-shirt and shorts to look cool type thing.
Don't worry, we got layers on.
Yeah, right. So I wanted to ask you how long it usually takes you to make a song, because a lot of these artists, they be saying like way more or way like unexpected answers. I don't want to say an answer and then like sway you. So go ahead, tell me.
Okay. Typically, especially recently, I've always really made songs in one session. I just sit down and do it all the way through. But a lot of time when I do, it takes me like an hour to get everything, maybe even a little bit less than an hour, but like around an hour to get my verses down, everything before the layering, because I go back and I do everything again. And I do ad-libs and everything after, so that, and sometimes I can't lie, I be losing a little bit of motivation, losing a little bit of drive when I go back to it, so like I gotta go back another day later, but like that shit's just like random like takes, so I don't even count that as like extra time, but like it's around like, I say an hour and a half consecutive, like just working on that song.
Dang, you go back, like double check your work type thing?
I do, bro. I do.
I don't know why.
Everything.
Go ahead.
My bad. I was trying to ask, you record everything at your house, or you go somewhere? Okay.
Yeah, I record. I don't want to lift up my mic, but I have a Audio-Technica 20. I don't fucking know. I have an Audio-Technica mic and a Focusrite, and I record everything in my room right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that saves a lot. Huh? A lot of time.
Yeah.
Have you ever went to the studio? Or have you?
I haven't. I have not, but I've been planning on it for a while. I just haven't like
Hey,
made
man.
plans to actually go because like I have everything I need here. It doesn't really make sense for me to go. It's just more the community aspect.
You're
So I'm
right.
trying to find just like friends to go with, make it useful.
I got you. Hey man, you got all the equipment at home, bro. Literally, you going to the studio just to say you went to the studio type thing.
Exactly, bro. Just to spend like a few $100, like I'm good, bro. I can make that shit back.
So, do you have a favorite artist that you listen to now?
Right now, right now, I'd say Lucky. Lucky's my number one. I went to his concert when he was in Toronto and all that.
Aw,
Like a
snap.
really good experience. It was hella cold though, I can't lie.
It's
Yo,
always cold, man.
we had to walk over a bridge, like there was water under it, so like all that water, wind, whatever.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit, bro. Like I felt like if I jumped, I would have like came off the bridge. It was crazy. Mary Poppins, bro. It was bad. But
Was it worth it?
yeah, it was worth it. I can't lie.
Definitely.
I met a few people. I got recognized there. I can't lie.
Oh, bro, that's fire, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Because that's like one of the first times that's ever happened. I got recognized on Roblox once, but that was crazy. But one of the first times I got recognized in person, it was the first time I got recognized in person. That shit was fire as fuck.
What'd they say? It was
It
like,
was like, yo, is that Sevens?
oh,
And then it happened again, but there was just some people at my school, but like someone just went, yo, is that Sevens? That shit was so, I was just like,
hey, write your name on my face. Like, what you doing?
nothing like that. I feel like I wouldn't even do that, bro. I can't lie.
For real?
I'm
Okay,
kinda
so
weirded out. I can't lie.
5 years from now, what do you think you're gonna be at?
5 years from now, I feel like if all goes to plan and I push as hard as I can and I keep going how I'm going right now, I feel like I'm gonna be exactly where I want to be, and that's on a stage performing my shit. And I just want to like, I just want to perform, bro. Like that's my biggest thing, bro. I've always had something to do with performing.
You don't think you have any stage fright or any of that, or you've been on stage before?
I've got the opportunity over the years to get over that because I've always been really involved in like drama and like musical theater, even though I always hated that shit. But it's just something that came with it. But so like drama and vocals, I ended up going to like a vocal academy. It wasn't really that prestigious. It sounds prestigious, but it wasn't. It was just a public school. But they taught us how to sing. But we had to do like plays and shit. And then I ended up going to like a specialized high school for plays and shit. So like I've been around the stage and I've been around that whole stage fright, and I've really implanted myself in it. So I don't really feel like I have much of that to overcome. I feel like once I get on that stage, it's still gonna be there, but that's just because you care, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Like
You're
that's all it
excited type thing.
is. Exactly.
All right, well,
Oh.
go ahead now.
So speaking of like where you see yourself in 5 years, do you have any features that you want to try to get, or anybody you want to make music with specifically?
That's a good ass question, honestly. One of my favorite artists to listen to besides Lucky that I want on a song that I feel like I could really mesh well with on a song, especially the more I develop my sound, is Jade's. I feel like eventually if I can get a Jade's feat, that'd be fire. I feel like we can make a good song, and that's about it. I feel like, well, not about it, but like that's my number one for right now.
All right. Hey, Jays, if you listen to this, man,
Hey,
you already know. You already know.
that nigga hard, bro. Been on his shit.
All right, so 5 years, say, pops off, just like you said, and the community grows. Everything's growing right now. Would you actually, going back to before, drawing one of their faces, bro?
Okay, 5 years from now, I feel like my tolerance for that shit, I feel like it would be a lot higher. You know, like I feel like 5 years from now, like it's gonna be on some weird shit with a lot of people. So like, yeah, it's just like, it's fine, whatever.
Dang.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Would you try to
it's
be
not
careful
whatever.
since it's like on their face? Would you be like, hold still?
I wouldn't
type
miss.
thing?
I wouldn't hit their eye. You know, I'd be careful. I would care a little bit. You know,
What if somebody asks to tattoo them?
fuck no, bro. What are
No?
you doing?
Yeah, they bring the whole pen. They bring the machine. It's like,
like if they tell me like, hey, I'm gonna get this tatted, no, I'm not doing it. it's like, bro, you're gonna regret. I want like, I would want to text them after and go like, bros, get your shit like together, bro. Like, I don't know what you're planning. Life goals, it's not there. It's
like, this is gonna be sick. Like, I'll show my parents. Like, it's like a little kid too. Come on.
I would not do that.
Nah, that's the limit. That's the line, huh?
Nah, even if it were a grown man, bro, I just want to help that nigga out, bro. Like, you don't do that.
All right. Would you ever release a clothing line, or like what would be the first thing that you release to your audience?
Ooh, honestly, I feel like it could have something to do with a lot of clothes because I'm really into fashion. I've been into fashion for a few years now, and I'm really starting to get into it and really get comfortable and really develop my own style. And I feel like eventually making like some type of apparel would be something that would be on the board for sure.
You think coats would be the best idea?
Maybe the coats. Hey, maybe a cool puffer, gang. I don't know.
For real, right? If you're performing, like you said, it was like
Yeah.
really cold going to the what was it, Lucky?
The Lucky concert.
Yeah. So I mean, like you got them on the way,
Hey, hopefully.
Yeah.
straight out the
Hey.
door.
Hey, we making ideas, bro. You guys gonna get credit a little bit.
Hey,
A little 10% equity. Fuck it.
Yeah.
all I need is just a little hey disconnect, help me out type thing,
Put disconnect on the tag.
right? So, for your songs, your process is it? Do you make the lyrics first, or do you make the beat first, or like exactly how do you do it?
I don't produce yet. It's something I'm trying to get into. It's just something that's really intimidating to me, but I really feel like it's something I just need to like dive into. I haven't done it yet, but that's something I want to do. So I don't make no beats right now, but I just punch in. Really, I don't like. I punch in or I freestyle and then I go back and I make it neater, but I don't really write down my lyrics. I haven't wrote down lyrics in a long time unless it's like I'm in the shower and I think it's something like a cool flow, and that's about it.
All right, that
Even
makes
then, I
sense.
put it in voice memos. So yeah.
How do you pick your beats? Like when you're like you like think of the words first and you think of like some beats that will go with it, or like how you go?
Okay, when I'm basically drawing up a song, I'll use like visual cues around me. The best way I can describe it is kind of like Juice, for example. Like he would look at shit and put it into a song, right? I'll look around shit in my room, or I'll look at my phone, or I'll look for something, and then I'll find a beat, and I'll try and like see if I can catch something on that beat. And if I don't, next beat. If I can't catch it, next beat. And I'll be there for like hours, but like yo, beat selection is so important now, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. Like if you don't have a nice beat to go with your vocals, you're not going to like you just gotta look, bro.
Right.
Okay.
And I feel like you really gotta connect with the beat too.
Is there a song that you have out right now that's your favorite beat?
I don't have a song that's out now that's my favorite, but
one
I
on the
have
way?
an unreleased one.
Ah.
That's coming, like, yo, there's one song coming next week, like next week coming after my next drop, because I'm dropping weekly now. Next week's drop, that shit, the beat is fucking insane, bro. Like it's just something you can listen to for the whole fucking day, bro. And I'm really proud of it.
Hey, man.
W fucking pride.
Y'all heard him, bro. Go ahead and listen to that. Can you say the name of it, or you can't say that right now?
Shit. Not right now, no.
No.
I might change it.
Ah, okay, I got you.
I'll do the promo for it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
I got you.
Your song "Pray to Me." Did you have like did you know that one, like I looked through your music a little bit. Did you know that's your biggest song right now, right?
Yeah. That's
So
my
when you
biggest
were
song.
recording it, did you know that it was gonna be like as big as it is, or
I had no clue, honestly, because the reason that song has 7K on it is really because like that was the first, like, okay, well, it wasn't the first song that got a lot of push at my school, because like there were a lot of people posting like my first song that I've now deleted on their stories and shit, and like everyone was just reposting that shit. Like it was so fucking cool to see. Like it was to the point where like people were talking about how like everyone was posting it, and like my friend's girlfriend was like, bro, they got you too, bro. Like it was that bad. But that's one of those songs that just got like pushed around like people that I know, and then it got a little bit of traction on TikTok. So I didn't think at the time that it would blow up, or it didn't blow up, but like think that it would get the traction that it did,
right?
because like at the time I wasn't getting traction at all. Like it was just the people at my school that knew about it, and I was just starting to post on TikTok, and it was just like those core people that were fucking with me. And when that got like 7K eventually, like it has like 7K now, and like I don't know, it's just I wasn't thinking about it at all. And I don't think it deserves 7K at all.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
Which
that.
one is it?
Fuck, I gotta look real quick.
Okay.
Shit.
All right, which
Give me, like,
song?
2 seconds. Okay, go.
Which song do you think was like deserved like the most attention, and you probably put the most time into?
Okay, I'm looking through it right now. I can't lie. The number one song that I wish got a lot of attention was 17. It's a more of a softer song, but I've had a lot of people that listen to it come to me and like just like relate to it, and like that's a big thing to me. Like when people tell me that like they relate to my music and like it helped them through something a little bit, that's a big thing to me. Like when I heard my first person tell me that shit, it touched me, bro. I don't know what it was. Like I wanted to do this shit more. You
Yeah.
feel me? because like when I got that text and people were like, yo, like I've been listening to this the whole time, like this really helps me get my emotions out, like thank you, bro, whatever. And it comes from people that I know and also people that like I don't even really speak to because they don't owe me shit. Like they don't have to come here and lie to me and talk to me about whatever. Like even though I have real niggas who won't lie to me and all that, but like it means a little bit more coming from niggas who don't owe me shit. You know, niggas who don't gotta even reach out to me. You know.
Right.
And like when I hear shit like that, like I help somebody who I don't even know, that means so much to me, bro. You know. So I wish that got a little bit more push, but hey, more songs like that to come.
Hey, like it could have affected a lot more people, bro. And that's big. They really like came to you because they heard your music and they know you for your music and nothing else type thing. So a lot of people from your school know that you make music, then, huh?
Yeah, but it's not something like crazy that like I advertise. I don't sit there and go, oh, I make music like with a new song coming. Like I don't do that because like people be I don't know.
Nah,
but it's just like people know about it, but people don't really be talking about it, especially because it's been a few months. But like I be chilling. I don't really want to get that presence from there as much as I did before. You know, I don't really look for those people as much.
Do they say anything about it? Like, do you want? You say you don't want them to really know about it at your school, huh?
Well, like, it's not that I don't want them to. Like, yeah, like, just the other day, I had a girl ask me, like, when I was dropping my next song, and that shit was, like, I was just random in the hallway. I was just, like, and I was like, okay, I didn't even know this person knew I made music.
Right.
And shit like that, that's cool as fuck, like, genuine interactions like that. But I be having some weird, like, some weird interactions. It's cool. Like, those weird interactions, I don't let them get to me for real, but it's just, like, there's more weird than so, like, I'd try to distance myself as much as I can from that, you know, because, like, there's better shit elsewhere, you know?
I got you for sure.
Where do you get your name from? Like Seven, where does that all come from?
Oh yeah, here's his favorite number.
Bro, like literally, I was literally, okay, my old name was shitty. My old name was Walkie. I don't know.
Walking?
Yeah, this Walkie, like WALK, Y.
Oh, okay.
Right, and I'm not fucking with that, right? So I was just looking, like the same way I make music, I'm looking at visual cues, and I'm looking at my keyboard, and I'm like, yo, fuck it. I'm gonna name myself a number, right? And I'm looking like 9's taken. Like you can't do 9 because the producer nigga, that nigga cool. I fuck with him.
Right.
Or sorry, not the producer, but 9 Bangs. That nigga cool. I used to use him for the presets and shit when I was first coming up. Shout out 9 Bangs. But so I can't use 9. You know, 2 is a little bit played out. 1's a little bit, I don't know.
Number
3,
1.
it don't work. And then I'm like 7, okay. And then plural because why the fuck not? So 7s, and then we just that's
Wait.
about it, bro. Like.
So how long ago was the name switch?
The name was switched before I dropped my first song under this alias. So like this is a year and a half, and I had like this one song under Walkie, bro. It wasn't rap. It was some random country folk shit. I don't even know what it fucking was. It was just like some shit that I dropped out from my mom. So I was like, I don't know. She's like, oh, this is so cool. It's gonna go on the radio, and I was like, no.
You already dang. You had no hope.
Speaking of that, speaking of your mom, do you? That sounds like
no, yeah, that lucky that sounded really bad. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I knew exactly where you're going with that. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, cool. Like, you know, what kind of music did you listen to growing up?
Growing up, I was always around. Okay, so as you can see, I'm light skinned, so I'm a mixed race, right? So my dad's black and my mom's white. So let's start with my mom's side. You know, people be hating on country, bro. Hey, there's some good country songs, bro. I can't even lie. Bro.
I'm a fan.
Hey,
not gonna lie.
Hey, you can't get me to like name off a song. Fuck no, I can't do that. But look, if my uncle starts playing that shit, if my uncle starts playing that shit, I'm listening to it because that shit kind of dumb. Like it kind of goes stupid, bro. I can't lie. So like we grew up around a little bit of country and then like R&B, a lot of reggae from my dad's side. I used to listen to a lot of like LL Cool J and Tupac and Biggie and all that from my dad's side. He used to bump that shit in the car. He had that loud ass speaker that you can hear from like 2 fucking neighborhoods away.
That's you?
Know? That was me. Coming back from fucking piano practice, bruh. That was me.
Bruh. So it was like different types of like music genres that you had from each side of the family?
Very different, yeah. So I had a lot of different things to pull from when I wanted to start doing this shit, for sure.
All right. And which one did you resonate with more, do you think?
I would say like rap clearly, but like I feel like I'm really pushing into like a little bit more of the singy. So I like it's mixing a little bit of like vocals from pop a little bit because I be hitting the head voice and all that a little bit sometimes a little bit more now. You know, I'm using things I've learned from like actually singing, so I wouldn't call that rap. So I'd say like I don't know what genre to call it, but like
I get you.
singing.
I
Like,
don't
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know what it's called either. It's
cause
like
I used to be in a choir and shit for school and all that, you know. So like, even though it was only for a year and I wasn't one of them lead guys, but like I was there, you know, for the experience.
yeah, you got to take away something, right?
Yeah.
So, if there was some advice you can give to yourself around when you were first starting, what's something that you could say to like an older version of yourself that other musical artists could take to grow their careers faster?
When you first starting, bro, like honestly, I haven't gotten a lot of traction, but I know the only way to get that shit is consistency and drive and just keep pushing that shit out, bro. Because if you take breaks and breaks and breaks, you don't have a name that people are gonna come back for, bro. Like you don't have that yet. You don't even have a face associated to your name probably yet, and niggas don't know you. Like you're gonna leave for 3 months. They're never gonna check your catalog again. You gotta keep on pushing that shit out. You gotta keep on making their For You page. You gotta keep on posting on Instagram. You gotta keep on doing all that shit. Keep on posting everywhere so niggas see that shit. If niggas don't know what to look for, they won't find it. And that's all I'm saying, bro.
Hey,
That's my biggest advice.
write that down, yeah.
Write that shit down. Write that shit fucking
Oh,
down,
bro.
bro.
Words of encouragement. What do you think is the biggest hurdle you had to overcome? Is it the consistency? Consistency?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I feel like that's something I've definitely battled with because there were times where like I would get really motivated. I've always struggled with motivation in my life, bro. But like something that has always spoke to me is music. So like that's something that's never left, but it's coming waves, a little bit of strength, you know? So like I'll be really motivated. There was a time where I was dropping like a song a fucking day for some reason, right? Just because I wanted to, because I was making that shit and I was just like, I have it, I'm gonna drop that shit. And then even though I had more songs to drop, I just lost the motivation to drop. Even though it was getting plays, even though it was just something in my brain, like I was just like, nah, right?
Just no.
But like you gotta like you kind of gotta push past that sometimes, bro, because it's like you gonna have hard days, bro. Like it is what it is. You can't have dark without light, my nigga. So like it just you gotta keep on pushing no matter what. And like even though if you have it, bro, keep on pushing that shit out because it's a lot easier to just do promo than it is to sit down and make a song when you sad, bro. It's a lot easier to just hit a few buttons on your phone. Like there's no excuse.
That is
for
true.
real. Especially if you want to make this shit, you gotta invest in yourself, bro. And like shit is gonna get better once it starts taking off, and you gonna start loving that shit. If you don't like your life now, just keep on working at it, bro. Self improvement's the biggest thing.
You heard it.
Hey, yeah, bro. Being a creator in this age, in this day, compared to being a consumer, definitely a big difference.
Big fucking difference.
Yeah.
Massive difference.
Okay. So that was one of your biggest obstacles. Do you think anything specific that you could say outside of what you've been through? Like you've seen a lot from other artists going up that you think is a mistake that a lot of people make?
Ooh.
Can you call it out?
Like I was saying, bro, like if you don't show people what to look for, they don't know where to find it. Like that's the number one thing, bro. Like if you're not putting yourself out there, nobody's gonna bring that back to you. If you're not putting yourself out into the universe, nothing's gonna come back to you, bro. Like that's just how. If you lock yourself in a room, nobody's gonna know you exist, and that's it. You're gonna die alone, my nigga. Like
Oh my.
if you lock yourself in your room, like that's it. Like it's us. It's raps. Tee the fuck up, my nigga. Like go outside. I don't know what to tell you. Like it's just that's my biggest thing. Cause people like they don't be doing shit. If you really want this, bro, you really just gotta strive for it. It's no different to any other job. It's no different to any other hobby. It's just that you gotta fucking do it. You know? It's like working out. You just gotta. I don't know. Consistency, bro. If you start slacking, you're gonna fall off.
All right. And with your music, how would you describe your music? Like type of genre it is?
It's really hard for me to put myself in a box. I can't lie, because okay, I won't lie to you. A lot of it's because I'm not that tapped in with recognizing what is what subgenre, right? It's hard for me to decipher what's what, especially because I make shit that's kind of blurring the lines a little bit, you know. So like, it's hard for me to nail it with a coffin, or put a nail in the coffin. But it's just like, I don't know how to really explain it. I don't even have an answer for you. I can't lie.
Is there like a certain mood that you're in that you make music better or faster in, or like when you're angry you make music better, if you're down or if you're happy? Like, is there a certain emotion that you resonate your music better with?
Not so much a certain emotion, but something I'm really good at is tying in emotion to my lyrics and my vocals and how I present and how I really like say that shit, because like the way you deliver shit is so important, and like I be tapped into whatever's going on in my head. I'm like I said earlier before we even started the podcast, I'm an open book. You feel me? So like everything. I'm very like in tune with myself, right? So like if I'm angry, for example, even though I don't really get angry, it's a lot easier for me to like have a lot more energy and be more like on like just like on go, you know, like that's when I hit that no auto shit, you know, and it's whatever, but it's just like, but when you're feeling a little bit down, fuck it, you make whatever you're like comfortable making, bro, because like that when I was feeling down, that's when I made that 17 song, the soft one, and that song, like I put a lot of emotions to that, and people came back to me and they're like, yo, like this helped me get my emotions out, right? But then I have other songs that are hype as fuck that people just hit me and go, yo, like I was fucking chopped this shit in my living room, bro. Like this shit was making me float, my nigga. Like, and, like
Dancing.
like it's just like I don't know. I have songs that like can make you fucking sit in the mirror for like 30 fucking minutes, an hour, just fucking dancing with yourself. And then I have songs that'll make you just kind of sit there and go like, damn, shit. So, it really like the way I take emotions from shit is just like I put whatever I have on the table.
It's a good thing.
You think about making any videos for any of the songs? You got any out?
Definitely. I don't have any out, but it's definitely something I'm trying to work towards this year. I'm trying to get at least a few out this year because I'm trying to get as much of a name associated to my name. Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
put a face to my name, put a sound to my name. I want Sevens to be a little bit out there, you know, because I'm starting to get people that are like like speaking about knowing my name when they don't even follow me. Like I started peeping that shit, and I'm like, yo, that's cool as fuck. Let's do more of that, you know? I want to level that shit up. Like just everything's a stepping stone. I can't wait to keep going higher. You feel me? But I'm very grateful for where I'm at right now.
Just keep growing. Grow.
Keep
Type.
growing, type shit.
All right. Do you think that you are comfortable being out there type thing? You said that you're an open book. Would you be one of those artists or an artist that shares their personality and a lot of their personal like things with their audience, or would you be more reserved and like kept back?
I feel like the more opportunities I get to share my personality and who I really am, I feel like the more I'm gonna be able to, or I'm gonna take the opportunity to do so because I know just from life, for example, like I'm a charismatic person, right? And there's a lot that goes with that, and there's a lot of good shit that will come back to you if you charismatic. A lot of people will start fucking with you more just because they think that you cool, my nigga. Like, and that matters in this music shit. Niggas thinking you just chill, that matters, bro. Like, think of like your favorite artist. Like, just give me a name.
Sevens. That's
Type shit. What's up? But like, I'm a chill nigga, bro. Like, it's just that's it. You know.
Right.
And like, I feel like perception really matters. So I feel like I'm gonna try and nail that in with how I really am because I feel like genuinely how I am. I feel like I'm pretty like I'm easy to digest. You feel me? Like it's just that's it. I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I get you. But I guess as an example, I can use this. We have, well, one's a singer and one's a rapper, but we have Beyonce.
Okay.
And then we have Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Billie Eilish is like really about her fans. Like her fans basically know a lot about her. Compared to Beyonce, she doesn't let her fans know that much about her type thing.
Yeah.
Which side of the spectrum do you think you're on?
I feel like I'm definitely on that Billy side. I feel like connecting with my fans, especially when, because like I'm saying, like when people reach out to me, that shit means the fucking most to me, and I feel like that'll never change. Like I feel like even with abundance, I feel like it won't change because like it's little shit like that. It's always a little like stuff like things like that have always meant so much to me. Like regardless of music, like if somebody's telling me like I'm doing what I need to do and like I'm helping them, helping people, it makes me so happy. You feel me? Like that's my number one thing. So I feel like I align with that Billy side because I really want to get to know, not so much to get to know because that kind of puts that kind of
I know what you're
sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like
When they
obviously boundaries to it, but like
Yeah.
putting myself out there so niggas know like whatever and like I'm not saying like you can text me if I'm up like I'm not gonna respond to everything. I'm not saying that,
Right.
but
Text
I'm gonna
is-
try. You feel me? Like, and if I see something, I'm gonna definitely respond to it.
There you go.
Right, so like on some X shit, like a cult, like you want to have like a cult with you almost.
Like follow.
Yeah, like I wouldn't really put that on it, but like, like you know what I mean. Like I want like a devoted like little group of people that like really fuck with me. Like yeah, like I'm not saying like I'm my goal is to be everyone's favorite fucking artist, but like my goal really is just be like that nigga. Like that's Sevens, gang. Like that's you know it's kind of like how you look at like Doo-Wop Kane. Like it's just like that's Doo-Wop. Nigga, like that's that
up.
nigga, bro. Like I don't know, like it's that's it. It's like I feel like eventually I'll reach that status.
Okay. So would you say dang, forgot my train of thought.
Okay.
I got you. So would you have a like as a fan base, you want, like you said, you want to be more connected with them than not connected.
You lost it too, huh?
Yeah.
It's good. All right. So we're already 30 minutes in. It's fine. We're already 30 minutes in, so we're gonna transition it to more of the podcast side, entertainment questions. Do you mind us having relationship questions?
Hey, okay.
Yes. If you don't, bro, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine.
It depends. It depends.
Okay,
Like,
here we'll
what
ask.
we tapping into? All right, let's go for it.
Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna start off with this one, since this is a pretty harsh one. This is probably the extent.
All right.
Would you rather be emotionally or physically cheated on?
Oh.
It's a tough one, right? It's a tough one.
Okay. So, look. I feel like emotional damage is a lot more important to me. I feel like if I just heard that like some nigga was dogging my bitch out, I'd be like, shit. Like I'd be like, it's whatever. You know? Like other fish in the sea, but like if it's like, you know, like there's just shit that like somebody could do that would just fucking hate you for the rest of your shit, bro. Like it'll just knock you down.
Yeah.
And like I'm not trying to see that. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I feel like emotional would definitely tear you down a lot more than like just the physical aspect of like, I don't know.
All right.
That whole thing.
And when I ask this question, a lot of people have different meanings of emotional cheating. So, what does that exactly mean to you?
I mean, like I'm thinking like double life type shit. Like you having a whole another nigga on the side. Like
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
Well, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I had in mind. All right.
Damn.
So yeah, I think that's a good answer. I feel like a lot of people like just instantly, oh well, physically, obviously, I don't want to see that, but like, both of them are bad.
That goes into the emotional, bro. You know, like damn. Like where was that for me? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I would think.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've been tricked. But if your friend, or not your friend, but if your ex, if you seen your ex with a new guy, right, and she's cheating on this new guy, would you tell the new guy about it?
I can't lie. No, because I just don't want nothing to do with her again. Like I don't want nothing to
Separate
do with nobody
completely.
that's in my past because like I'm beyond that, bro. Like the same way I don't know that person after whatever happened, they don't know me no more. Nigga, like I've changed, they've changed, I'm sure. And you know, it's cool. It's none of my business. I've never been the type to be with that drama shit. So I'm not reaching out to no nigga. That's none of
You're
my
not gonna let
business,
him
bro.
know
You gotta-
type thing, though. You know what I mean?
Then I gotta look for an yo. Come on. You want me stalking a nigga, bro? Like, no, I'm gonna go back and like eat my Taco Bell, bro. Like, I don't. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit the fuck down and eat my food, bro. I really don't. I don't really care to investigate.
Do you think you can learn a lot from somebody from just looking at their For You page on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Actually, yes and no, because I'm looking at mine. Mine's a lot of like core right now. And I'm not sure if y'all know that. That shit is depressing as shit. But it's
Yeah,
it's
what?
just real. It's just like some real shit. It's just a bunch of like, I don't even know how to describe. Yeah, you just gotta look it up, bro. It's just like its own little thing. And like, it's basically like slideshows. It's like what replaced slideshows, like those depressing ass
Oh,
slideshows.
I know what you're talking
And-
about. Yeah. I
Yeah,
should know.
and I'm doing good as fuck right now. But my whole For You page, I can't escape that shit, bro. Like, I can't.
Hey,
And I'm
take a
like,
break.
I'll be switching accounts. I switched to my alt account so I can just scroll through my shit, right? Because it's just like, I don't gotta see that all the time. You feel me? But sometimes it's cool. Like, I'm somebody who can sit down and take in and not make it affect me hella. Like, I'm not the type that would cry at like a movie or something, but like, I'll take it in and acknowledge what's getting presented to me, and I'll really like extract the knowledge from it. And like I've always been like addicted to learning, so I'm not scared of touchy topics or sensitive topics when I'm doing shit like that. So like really, my For You page isn't that bad, but you can learn a lot from somebody's For You page. I
You
can't
think
lie.
so? Okay.
Yeah,
But
you
it doesn't
can,
like
'cause
fully
there was-
represent.
Yeah, cause like there definitely is a reason why that shit is showing up on my page, bro. I can't lie, like cause I was interacting with them shits, bro. Like, that's my fault. that's my fault for sure.
So,
So
if
how-
you... Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how important do you think it is for like just in general posting on TikTok and like in general, so any social media, how important would you say it is to grow?
right now, bro, I think in the current climate of shit right now, bro, I think it's a fucking 10 because like I said 3 times right now, it's just like if niggas don't know what to look for, they're never gonna find it.
Right.
And you know, if you sit on the corner of downtown and you just playing your music through a speaker, I'm being honest with you, the same way you walk past everybody on that fucking sidewalk is the same way everyone's gonna do that shit to you. You know?
Right.
Like you can't really sit there and hand out CDs no more, gang. Like that doesn't work. So if you over here engaging on social media and making that shit work for you and you're using the right hashtags and you're really coming up, that's like that's the best way to go about it because there's no other way now. Like you can't really pop without social media, I don't think much anymore. Like you can get a little fluke from like just regular life shit, but like a lot of the time now it's social media and we've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, with that being said, I agree. It's like people who post a lot, who are very consistent, even if the content is not great, they still grow because they're able to post consistently. So what do you think is the percentage? Is it 50-50 or is it like more off the scale when it comes to quality over quantity? When it comes to content nowadays?
Quality over quantity. Shit. Okay. When it comes to I'm gonna flip this question a little bit. I think it's more of a question of efficiency because you can learn something and how to do it well really fast with good quality over time. Like I feel like you just gotta keep on working at something. So right away, I think quantity is what matters when you're first starting, right?
Okay.
Because you're putting yourself out there, you're putting yourself out of that your comfort zone, so you're learning shit more than any other position that you'd be in, right? So you're learning shit and like even though you're just learning how to do promo, for example, even if you're not making more music, you're learning the works of TikTok. You're learning the works of Instagram. You're learning how that shit works, and you're seeing how this shit works. You can watch a video, but if it really starts to like, once it gets into your life and actually affects you, you won't really understand and grasp the severity of everything that's going on, you know? So I feel like quantity for at the start is definitely something you got to start with because like you learn the most that way.
All right. And then after a little while, then quality?
Yeah, like I feel like it meshes together, and then there's like a point where it reaches like diminishing returns. Like it's kind of like quality's here, and it kind of meets here, and then it kind of goes out a little bit, or goes a little bit higher, but slowly once you meet the two.
I got you.
Outside of like social media and music, what other things would you find yourself doing?
Okay, right now, I can't lie, my life be a little bit boring. My life be a little bit boring. My biggest thing right now is just like focusing on fashion outside of music because like there's something about just like improving myself and being what I want to be cause like I just want to present myself the way that I see myself on the inside, you feel me? And I feel like I'm finally getting there, and I feel like I finally got that. Like if you looked at my Instagram, you can see that there's a theme, for example, and I feel like that's me, you know? Like if you look at my Instagram, and you've seen it once, you go like, oh, that's Sevens. If you saw like just a random post on your feed, you know? And I think that is something that's really important to me, like that fashion and just like working on perception outside of music, because like I said, if niggas don't think you cool, my nigga, like you're not gonna get nowhere. And it's not to say that like being cool is the biggest thing. There's way bigger things than like just being a real nigga is more important than being cool above all. But like when it comes down to like this social media shit, just outside of music, perception is so important, and like that's my number one thing. So I'm just working on that if I'm not working on music. So I'm going thrifting, or I'm buying new clothes, or I'm doing something, and I'm just making it work. You feel me?
Gotta keep moving.
Yeah. Like if I'm not working on something, I'm always improving on another thing. It's like changing muscle groups at the gym, for example.
There's always something to build on, right? And you trying to get it all. All right, I'm gonna go back to the TikTok question real quick. So, say you check your girl phone, and it's all murder. It's all like really dark, like just murderous type videos type thing, and it's not jokes.
Weird. Are we talking about like
not dark
live
humor.
leak type shit, or like are we talking about like the videos you see on Twitter by accident type shit, or are we talking about like
those?
True crime?
I know what you're talking about, like the Twitter videos. Those you damn near think you're on the dark web when you're on her TikTok type thing.
Okay, so she just a live leak bitch. Nah, that's a dub. I can't lie. I'm not fucking with that. You're getting cut off. I'm not fucking with that because like that's weird.
She's like, I'm usually on my alt account, you know. That's fine.
Because like, what are you doing to like? I just be honest with you, guy. Like, what are you doing to really get there. Like you gotta initiate that, bro. Like weird,
look
man.
something
Like
up.
exactly. You gotta there's keywords for that, bro. Like I don't know what's going on.
Keywords,
you gotta
put in the
figure that shit out.
passcode. Like you really navigate.
Exactly. Cause I know, yo, I don't have that shit on my shit. I gotta go out of my way to look at that, and I don't go look for it.
Right. Okay. So it's just instant. Like, how would you bring that up?
Okay. Shit. Okay. How would I bring it up? I literally just go, what's going on? I get, hey, I'm seeing. Look, I don't have my phone on me. It's on my bed. But like, I go, hey, look, what's this? Right?
I don't know what
I'm
that
seeing
is.
Niggas die. Okay, I'm not saying what's this like. I'm saying like the phone screen's here, and this is the gore, right? This is
Yeah, right.
right. And I'm scrolling through it. You know, I'm just on their TikTok. And I'm seeing like there's too much of this shit, right? And I'm starting to think. I'm going, yo, what's what's going on here? Cause like I feel like I'm gonna end up on one of these. Like, what's going on? And I would literally just be like that. I would just say, like, yo, am I next? Cause I'm not fucking with that, bro. Cause I got shit to do. Cause I'm not trying to end up on no true crime, bro. I'm just being for real.
Hey,
like,
publicity.
I don't want.
It's publicity.
That shit don't matter. Like,
I know, I get
yo, there's no more posts coming after that, bro. Like,
the final post, bro. Documentary.
bro, weekly sevens lasted only a week. What's going on,
Yeah.
bro?
7 days, man.
7 days, bro.
But what if she flips it on you? Like she's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is that?" Like when you show her, she's like, "Oh my god, what?" Like she's like all surprised type thing.
Nah, because
Would you give it up or what? You're like, oh, shit,
Okay,
no. I won't show you.
depending on how vile it is, I might let it slide. Depending on how. Okay, it depends on how deep I am into the relationship, bro. I can't lie.
Okay.
If we like months in,
4
and, like,
months.
This is like 4 months. Okay, 4 months. If it's okay, like what type are we talking about? like 1 to 10, how bad is it?
I'm gonna
Like,
say.
give me a description.
Okay. Okay.
For the niggas on the podcast, let them visualize this real quick.
Okay. You walk. I mean, it's not you walk. You see one of the videos. They open a door,
Right.
and it's like people like covered with like hoods on in a circle.
Okay.
Dang, can I even say this on YouTube?
I don't know. So cartel shit, all right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So,
Oh.
some like ritual type stuff. Someone's in the middle.
Ritual type stuff.
Yeah.
Nah. No, because then that really puts it in my head. Am I next? Because like, what are you sacrificing? Like, why you gotta research this shit, bro? Like, what's going? Like, she's gonna put a hex on me, bro. What's going on? Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't like. There's no part of me that's down to rock.
She's manifesting love, bro. Like that's what it is.
No. Keep that, yo. If you like that, bro, you keep them rocks away from me, bitch. I don't, yo.
Oh, bro.
Listen. If you like that, bro, keep them, yo. Don't ever write my name on no piece of paper. Don't ever don't burn no shit for me. Don't burn no sage. Don't throw no pink rocks at me. Like that, bro. I can't lie.
So what if she like
but
folds?
our star signs are compatible. What about that?
Oh yeah, astrology.
Okay. Just out of, yeah, it's not something I believe, right? And it's something that I go, it makes me go like, right? But the most recent, I let it slide because I'm like, yo, I'm with it.
You're like, oh yeah, it is compatible.
Oh,
And she gonna see this shit, so it's cool. But it's just like, it's just, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna get you the real time. I'm gonna ask my mom for you, like that type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
cause I really didn't know when I was born, bro. Like, I don't even know, but.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Like, I know my birthday, but I didn't know like the time, cause I never really asked my mom. I just kind of guessed and told.
Oh,
her
like the time?
when I was younger.
Oh.
Yeah, like
I don't
that's
know
what
either.
matters. It's like it's the day and then like the time of like the minute down to the minute, and it changes.
Nah, yeah, that's
It's more than
crazy.
just that one sign. I don't know. It's some intricate shit. But she was like, "Oh my god, they're compatible," and I was like, "Oh my god, yay!" Cause like I know that doesn't mean anything to me, but like if that makes her happy,
Yeah, I get you.
you know.
Okay.
let's say
So
you're dating this. Oh my bad. You go ahead.
Nah, I'm just gonna wrap this one up. This is the last thing I want to say. So, like, you're trying to split up because of that. Like, you're like, okay, this is getting like you on some ritual stuff. Like, I'm not with that. She's like, okay, you gonna break up with me? Okay.
Not. What do you do? What do you do? Cause like you leave, she put some niggas on your head, bro. Like
Or some spirits.
like she gonna hex you, nigga. Like I'm not
It's
fucking
over.
with that.
It's over.
You just gotta
Like-
kill her.
Dang, now you're gonna be in the video.
No, because like you said, bro, what you gonna do? Like you can't.
Like,
You gotta switch states.
what do you do? Yeah, like, but like the spirits gang, I don't know. Like, do they like?
Can they travel
They
over
need a
water?
passport? I don't know. Like, do I just like? I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
need a visa? I don't know what's going on. Like,
Now you're stuck.
I'm not fucking with that.
look, you said it was okay
I'm
with
just
the
like-
astrology, so.
I might just battle back, bro. Like Harry Potter, get my little sticker. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I might slide back.
I get you. What was you finna say, Nayyo?
I was just gonna ask, like, let's say you're in a relationship with this girl for like multiple years. Like you're at this point, you're talking about like moving in, all type of stuff, and she comes to you one day, and like you never knew her to be this type, but she comes to you and she's like, I killed somebody, like with a straight face. What are you doing?
That's Bonnie and Clyde, bro. I can't lie.
Okay.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, after that amount of time, right? Type thing.
Yo, years on years. That's my roommate. What's going
Dude.
on? Like, hey,
Who you
we gonna
killing?
hide that shit together.
Yeah.
Yo, matter of fact, hey, Spree, gang, we gonna get a UAV. What's up?
Hey.
I don't know. Hey, I might fuck around and get a 100 killer, gang. I don't know.
God dang, this man's on a roll. She's not the monster no more, bro. It's you.
Hey,
All right. So with that one, that's actually a perfect example. So you're driving. No, tripping. You're in the passenger seat.
okay.
She's driving. You in one of those roads with like a bunch of trees on the side of the road and all that like that. And you see someone coming across and she runs the person over. So she stops the car and then like, you guys both get out the car and she's like trying to drag the body into the woods. First time you've ever seen her like this. Again, you guys have been together for years. And she's like, help me drag the body into the woods. She has no remorse.
Okay.
You calling the
first thing
police?
I'm doing is stopping her from what the fuck she's doing, because now she got prints on her shit, bro. What are you doing?
Okay, okay.
Nah, cause like, really, if you bump off somebody's hood, there's no prints on that, bro. You just clip.
Yeah.
And you in the middle of the forest, nobody gonna find you, gang. Yo, you gonna get, you gonna get ate up, gang. It's just like, hey. So we wrapping the sleeves around the fucking hands, and we dragging that nigga into the fucking sidelines because that nigga never getting seen again. I can't lie.
Dang.
Because
You're not gonna question it?
I can't have a girl that like question what? It was an accident.
She had no
She
remorse.
swerved into the nigga.
She was just like,
No
dude.
remorse.
Right,
They started
run
dragging
them
the
over
body.
again.
To be fair, the way I just reacted had no remorse either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for real though. For real.
To be fair, so I think my answer's set in stone. I think that's definitely not how I would react though. I'd be freaking the fuck out. But
You'd be like, what?
You know. She would be too though. Like, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
In a real
Hopefully,
scenario,
right?
like that wouldn't happen. Hopefully.
Right. Never say never.
Better not happen. But
All right. Speaking about things that will never happen,
okay.
your girl asks us to use your phone. You give it, and then she like walks out the room and she comes back after a bunch of noises outside the door. She gives you your phone back, and all of your accounts on every platform is deleted. Not the app, the actual account type thing is gone. And
I'm not with that because like that would be my livelihood at that point. You know.
yeah, but she
That's
said it was a
like-
mistake. Like she fell down the stairs and she accidentally pressed the buttons to delete it.
It's food. I don't. No. I'm bringing her to court. I'm bringing her because you know what that is, bro. You know what that is? That's deleting somebody's my career profile, bro, on 2K, bro. Like,
For real, and I don't even
you
play.
don't do that. I don't play that shit no more. But like, bro, I don't play like that. fuck no. What are you doing? Nah, like there's boundaries, gang. Like, come on, you know what you doing, bro. Like,
Well,
come on. You could have just deleted the app. Like,
that's how you're gonna be.
Logged
You're
me out
like,
a
come
little
on, come on.
I would have just like, come on, bro. Like,
She's like,
cause like niggas get, at the end of the day, niggas get banned every day. I could just restart, but it's just like, come.
yeah, like nah.
I had to go do that, bro. Like, well, that's lame as fuck. Cause it's just like, think about like the repercussions of that, bro.
Yeah, for one, if it was intentional, she could have like not liked the attention you were getting, like, oh, you're mine type thing. So you're not gonna be online.
It's just like, bro, like communicate though. Like, if there's an issue, then talk to me, and we gonna solve it. That's it.
Wait, you're more worried about the accounts? You're not worried about the her falling down the stairs?
Well, no. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that part. If she fell down the stairs, I'm checking on her. Of course. Like, I'm more concerned about the stairs and the accounts. Obviously. I
You
mean,
didn't
I'm
see
her
it
than the stairs. Well, she's on the fucking floor. You know, like I'm
yeah.
sitting there. I'm going like, yo, are you good? Like what's going on? Like, you need an ambulance, whatever. Like, we getting that shit sorted first,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna find out that she deleted my accounts, and then we gonna be in the hospital bed. I'm sitting there like, yo. There's no way. It's like
Mid-injury?
I'm pulling the plug. No, I'm playing.
Dang.
But like, but it's just like, you don't do that, bruh. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no way. Is that like the first warning
First one, I feel like from her or from me.
for her? Like you're like, okay, that's a warning, okay?
It depends on how I'm feeling it, cause like I could take that a really negative way. I could take that real personal, but like I don't fuck with that childish shit. That's real childish, you know. So I feel like I would dub that after that, cause like I know where I stand and I know what you gonna do. You know, like I don't need that in my life. I can grow past that. There's people that will mesh better with me than people that will take me down, like just for some attention. You feel me?
Yeah, I get you.
So I feel like I would just dub that.
You heard about the thing that happened with like Juices? Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I used to be a big Juice WRLD fan. I used to listen to like all his leaked,
Sure.
like everything. So I used to be really deep into that, right?
Mhm.
And then he died, and I was like, shit, like that shit hurt me a little bit, you know, because it was one of those things it hit me like X a little bit more probably because like that was the only nigga that I was listening for months. It was just only that, and like I'm not proud to admit that, but it's just like the leaks, bro, they're fire, gang. Like people don't understand the leaks are different. I don't know. I don't know. It's just,
They was
like,
they
the
was
way-
going in.
hey,
I didn't listen to all
even
of them.
Laylo was speaking about it, gang. I don't know.
Oh shoot! So you know
How-
Laylo
how
then, huh?
Yeah. Laylo was the guy that got me on here.
Ah,
But-
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I met Laylo a long time ago, or not too long ago, like maybe half a year ago. But me and him, we just been locked in for.
If you want to talk about that, like you're in Canada, and wait, did you guys meet like in person or what?
We have not, but like that's something that we've talked about a little bit and haven't really made any plans because we still like young. You know, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm not an adult yet. I'm 17. I'm still in school. Like, I don't have time to go on vacation. I don't have time to go to New York. I don't got time. You know. And also, you know, the band's not coming in like that yet. You know.
No, yeah, I get you. I get you. Hey man, we're not traveling like
eventually.
across the
Hey,
universe.
we
I
not
think.
exactly. We're not traveling yet, but eventually. And I hope once we all reach that point, I can't wait to be with all my niggas, bro. Everyone in that little collective that we in, Virtuous. Shout out them niggas. I can't wait to be like in a room, just like in the studio with them. That's something I would pay for the studio with. With them niggas.
You said I'll
those
finally
are
go.
my friends, bro.
Right.
I'll finally go. And I'll pay for a ticket.
No, since you are a musical artist and you've been through obstacles, if you had a friend that was just getting into it and he was terrible, would you tell him?
Yeah.
You would? How would you bring it up? He's like, oh man,
would-
check this out. He's hyped out about it and everything.
What I do, because this happens a lot, because like especially when you're in the younger, or not the younger, but like the smaller scene, where like you have 100-something followers on SoundCloud, everyone's in that little bracket, everyone's hitting each other up, you know, because like there's no like entry level yet. Like this is the entry level, right? So everyone's hitting each other up. There's a lot of people who are just starting, and a lot of people who are working on perfecting their craft, like, and there's a big difference in a lot of people, right? It's not a big difference for everybody, but there's some people like you might feel like you're up here and you have mixing down. This guy's over here on BandLab, no mixing, just like not even the Apple mic. He's recording through his over-ear headphones, Bluetooth, like, and you sitting there, you go, hey, but I be giving constructive criticism. Like that's my biggest thing, cause like I know how it feels for niggas to just shit on you for no reason and not give you anything to improve on. And like
Right.
me, I'm addicted to improving and learning shit. So like I know like if you give somebody who's really passionate about this some way to go get it and you give them a plan, they're gonna do that. And there's like if you give someone a constructive criticism and they come back to you and they actually fix it, like that's something that makes you stand out to me, because I've had that happen only a few times, and I've had this scenario happen a lot. And there's only a few people who have come back and just been like, yo, like I fixed this up, whatever. And that, like I'll keep checking on you if you keep doing that, because like I'm invested now, because I know that you are not on a plateau and you are actually invested in learning and improving. Because a lot of people who like just want to do this music shit just for fame and money and shit, and not in it for the passion and not in it for anything else but just like the frivolous shit about it.
I get you.
Because like really that's not even the reality of it most of the time, bro. And niggas need to understand that.
It's a lot harder than the Lakes type thing.
Yeah, it's like the 1 percentile that really get up there, bro. And there's not a lot of 1%. You feel me? That's just how it is.
So you have had also other people come and ask, or not even ask, but it's like you tell them constructive criticism, and they don't come back. They don't fix it.
Well then, like, I'm just not. Okay, I don't pay it any mind, honestly, because if I don't see another notification come from you, I don't pay it no mind. Because if you come to me and it's some ass shit, I'm not thinking about it after, bro. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not the type of nigga who would copy the link and share it with my friends. Go, oh, check what this nigga just sent me. This shit is terrible. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm just sit there, listen to it, and go, yo, this shit is not it. Fix the reverb. There's too much reverb on this. Get a better mic. Maybe put like a thing behind your mic so you're not picking up everything around you. You know, maybe turn on your gain so the crickets aren't like your little carpet fragments from earlier game. Like,
you see, yeah, low key, I'm like, wow, this man's really into it.
Like, you feel me? Like, there's just shit that you gotta do, and if you don't do it, then it is what it is with me. Like, I don't care.
So I tried to help you type thing.
I tried, bro.
Do you think right person, wrong time exist?
In the scenarios that I've found myself in, I do not think so. But I do think in life generally, that is definitely something that I've seen work out and I've seen play out. And it definitely is something that can happen, but it's definitely something that's uncommon. Because a lot of the time, there's a reason why you niggas didn't work in the first time. And there's a reason why you were feeling that down. And there's a reason you went to work that day and like your back was slouched and you haven't had no energy and that nigga's been draining you. But you want to go back to that nigga? What's going on?
Yeah, last time.
all it is like a lot of the time the right person, wrong time mentality is just attachment. And once you get over that, you never see that person talk about right person, wrong time again. Like,
exactly.
Never.
You see, like, you proved yourself wrong, so you gotta commit to that type thing.
Yeah.
Do you think you would sacrifice the love of your life to save the world?
I would rather sacrifice me. I would find myself to be a selfless person. But if I had to, shit. Like, what are we talking about? Save the world? Like, there's 7 billion people. Like,
Yeah.
I can't lie.
But
I can't
she
lie.
gotta go.
If it's the love of my life, she going and I'm going out right after it. I can't lie.
Oh, okay. You know, that's a good answer.
Either way it is.
That's a good answer.
Either way it is, we together, my nigga. Like,
right.
It's cool. Ride or die, like I said.
Ah, man. Anything you want to bring up to the table? Any questions you might have right now?
Hey, any plans for you guys in the future? Like, what are y'all trying to do? Like, y'all trying to eventually get into like a studio and be together, IRL eventually?
I'm gonna be real right now. We're trying to do music videos with these artists. We have the equipment for it, but like we just gotta get it all set up and everything like that with someone.
Okay.
And that's our next big push right now. That's our biggest.
That's
thing.
fire. I can see that really going somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Because like there's a lot of shit like it's like people want to know more, and if there's a podcast behind it, they're gonna be invested a little bit more into it. You're gonna have people like actually being invested in the music videos and behind the scenes too.
Yeah.
Which I think that'll really work out. I feel like it meshes together.
Especially since a lot of these a lot of artists right now, the beginning ones, like you're not really thinking about the video aspect of it. Like it's
Definitely.
mainly, and it sounds fire, but like also there's a whole nother aspect of it that people are missing out on just because they don't have the equipment.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that people overlook in this music shit, and there's a lot of people that like are scared to like get not so much a handout, because it's not a handout, but like work with people, bro. Because like people have roles to fill. If you a rapper, you're not a cinematographer. Unless you are. If you got both of them under your belt, you got it. But like there's people that are in lanes for certain reasons, bro. There's people that record music videos because they record music videos. You focus on one thing and let that person focus on the other, and you guys collaborate.
Make art.
Collaboration is the biggest thing, especially in this underground shit. Because that's the only way you finna get up. You just gotta work with people, bro.
So with you, I'm assuming then you're not like on like some Hobson type thing where like you're recording and all that. You're doing everything yourself. You want to branch out and work with everybody, right?
Yeah.
Or as many people as you could.
Yeah, like I'm not like Hobson or like Comethazine, for example, where like features are something that never happens because like you just don't feel like you like they deserve a feature or some shit. But
Right.
like I'm somebody who's willing to put things aside for just the greater good, for example. So like, and like even though like it's not even that big of a deal to me, like it's not greater good worthy. It's just like I want to work with you. I think you're fire, gang, and I want to make something with you. And I feel like we could really like take over with that shit. And that's all it takes, bro, for me to want to work with somebody. If I feel like your sound can mesh good with mine, then I'm with it.
That's a good answer. All right. Do you think there's such a thing as putting too much effort in a relationship?
Yeah, I think there is. I think there is because distance in okay, I was just talking about this actually. A big thing that people overlook is sparsity and a little bit of distance, because think about tolerance. If you smoking too much weed, eventually you're gonna have to take a tea break. You feel me? And that's why people take breaks, and that's why people cheat, and that's why people, cause like there's too much of you niggas being all like linked together, and you niggas are never apart. If you niggas are so attached to each other that like you guys can't live without each, like that shit gets annoying eventually, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just being honest, and that's how life is. People get tired of each other. So if you make it so it's not a task, like if you have to, okay, if you're doing something every day and it's allotted at the same time every single day, it becomes a task. It's a job. It's the same shit, right? But if you make it something that's sparse, it's spontaneous, and it's exciting, and it's a new experience, and you work on just improving and stepping boundaries and just like pushing shit, it's exciting, right? And it doesn't turn into it removes itself from the task and brings itself over to like tradition,
Ooh.
right? It's something you look forward to,
Celebration.
like celebration and traditions and shit. That's I feel like that's what a relationship has to be. Like you can't be always on somebody's ass. Like where are you at? What's like, bro? People have their own lives, bro. Like that's just how it is, you know.
Do
And
believe.
like I find myself where I'm at a point where like I have to devote a lot of time to something, right? And I just got hair in my eye. I have to devote a lot of time to something, and if you are not allowing me to work on what I have to work on because of just anything, like I don't know how to explain. Bro, I have fucking
Bro,
eyelashes.
you gotta
in my eye,
leave, bro.
Oh my
You gotta leave, bro.
What's up, gang?
Hard. My bad, bro.
What's up?
Yo.
But shit, I forgot what I was saying. But
Now you was going in. My bad, bro. My bad about
it's
that.
all good. It's all good.
Um,
I basically got the point out, so it don't matter.
yeah, like you can't always be there, type thing. So, do you believe in like locations in a relationship,
Like, what do you mean by that?
having them on?
Oh, locations. It's something. Okay, it's not something that I find important. I'm not worried about where you're at all times. That's not something I'm thinking about. I'm not worried if you're gonna do something wrong with me, because I know the type of nigga I am, and I know that you're not gonna want to fuck me over. That's because
Okay.
I treat people in a way where it's like there's mutual respect, and if there isn't, then it is what it is, my nigga, and you cut. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Right.
But if it's something that like she absolutely needs, I'm willing to work with her. You feel me? Cause like, I don't be doing shit. I don't be like, I'm cool
Okay.
where I'd be at home, I'd be at school, and like if it's something that you absolutely need, we gonna work through it, and we gonna, because like, but that's derived in, like, that's based in insecurity though. Like there's no doubt,
Yeah.
So we're gonna work through that instead of just like having it on and like, oh, that's it. We're gonna talk about it and continue to like build that trust there,
Okay.
But I feel like once you start something, it's a lot harder to take it away though. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
So-
what I would do, to be honest. I gotta figure it out.
Putting yourself in that position though, if you guys are just laying down and she's like, turn your locations on.
I would ask why. I would ask like what brought it to like the forefront. Why would you want to start that now of all times? And if it's a valid reason, then fuck it.
What's a valid
If it's
reason?
not, well, if there's something going on in her head and she think that something's going on, then I'm gonna try and mitigate that for her, and I'm gonna show her that that's not what's up,
Right.
Because I don't want her to live in a state of anxiety. You feel me? Like that's not cool, So like I'm not gonna do that. So if there's something like she has something and she wants to figure something out, you got that. Do your thing, but I just don't want it to turn into something where it's like you're holding shit over my head crazy, like, and I'm not even doing nothing, because like that's what that becomes, bro. It's like, come home now, like, my mom.
No.
what are you doing? Like, we equals, bro. That's how I see that shit.
Yeah, if you're getting texts like, hey man, get away from that gas station. You need to come
Like,
home.
bro,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? That's what I was like. I was like, what? Like, what? Why are you walking your dog at 2 a.m.? Because I need to. Like, I'm in my neighborhood, bro. Like, what? Like,
Yeah, if
I'm
you
not-
check
like,
it
what?
randomly, I think that's when it's a problem though, because it's like, if you feel like you need to check it type thing, that means that you think something's up, right?
Exactly, and I think that's the start of the issue, and I think that's what needs to be dealt with.
Right. How about flowers? Do you think after an argument, it's toxic to bring flowers?
It's toxic to bring flowers.
To say like, oh, I'm sorry, and bring the flowers, because you're
And-
like,
and, like,
I'm
not-
sorry.
and not talk about it anymore. Just go like, shit, my fault.
Yeah, right.
Like that's it, and just like and shut the door. Like,
Well,
no, I'm gonna sit down and talk through whatever happened because I'm a nigga who wants to work through shit. But
yeah.
you know, if flowers is something that comes to mind and it's something that might put a smile on her face, for sure. If it's something that she likes, you know, I might do something else though. It might like be a plushie or some shit. I don't know, like something that's important. You feel me?
That's the thing, though. You don't think that's toxic at all, though? Because that's like, if she's still mad at you, she can't, like, she'll probably feel like she can't be mad at you while you get her flowers type thing. Like, it's just like, buy a bunch of flowers, and she's like, well, I'm still mad at you. But
it's not so much the fact that, like, I'm doing that and I'm leaving her to just sit there and think about it, you know? Like, because I would do that and then I'd make sure that we're good. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I wouldn't just sit there and go, okay, here, and then just like, all right. And then just like, text me when you're good. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like,
I'm gonna be on the game.
text me when you want to talk. Like, nah, but
Yeah.
I love to work shit out. And if it means that I come up to her crib with a bouquet of flowers, bro, it is what it is. But she's
That
not
is
gonna be
insane.
mad at me for long. But
Hey.
she's not gonna.
I'm gonna give a quick story time, though, real quick.
Okay.
So,
Let's see it.
I'm not gonna say names, but I knew a person, or I knew this girl, basically. And her mans gave her a bouquet of flowers, and it came in a truck, bro, a actual truck. It was like a bunch of
Okay.
flowers, but she was talking to multiple guys. So he didn't know that. He got her all those flowers, and then she threw them all out before the other guy came. She threw them all away. Bro, after that, bro, I've never given a flower to, like, bro.
Wow.
That was like traumatizing almost to see. I'm like,
That's just brutal, my nigga.
I mean, he never knew. He never knew that she threw him away or anything like that. But like,
Oh, so you was on like the boy best friend side of that. You heard that shit on FaceTime. That's crazy. Damn, I would never. Yo, I'm not. Cause like,
more of a friend of a friend. Friend of a friend. I'm gonna say that. Friend of a friend. I wasn't like involved in that at all. But I was like, yo, no way. No.
that's awful, bro. That's.
I like felt
Yo.
for him type thing. Like, I actually
Can
felt-
you imagine if he found out?
Dude.
Like he
It's
was
like
doing all that
conflicted.
just to try and apologize, just try and like work things out, and she over here getting.
As far as I'm aware of,
Bro.
bro, they didn't have an argument. It was just like a kind gesture type thing. So like, damn,
That's
you were
even
just trying to
worse.
be
Are
nice,
you
right?
serious?
Yeah, right. It's like you were trying to be
He
sweet,
went out of his way for no reason.
bro.
Oh,
Man, I want my money back.
I want more than my money back. The fuck,
Right.
yo,
I need a therapist too, bro. Like,
that ass, bro. I'm booking that nigga 3 times a week, bro. Shit.
for real. Well, yeah. After that, I think flowers is just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a sweet thing.
Maybe
but
you get her a
like, for
jacket,
the right
bro.
person. Oh yeah, right.
Get her
Yeah,
a jacket.
throw that
It'd be
away.
cold, bro. You don't need flowers, bro.
Oh
Dare
man.
you to throw out a jacket.
Okay, how would you feel about this then? You're going with the girl. She gives you a gift. She gives you a necklace. And then later on, like maybe 2 months after you get the necklace, you find out that the necklace was originally from her ex. Would you bring that up to her?
Would I bring that up to her? It depends. It depends. Like, okay.
It's not a big
If it's
thing.
like
right?
if it's like an initial necklace, I'm bringing that shit up.
Initial was
Like the letter, like your initial and your name.
oh no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But if it's just some like Chrome Hearts or some shit, like,
It's like a normal
hey,
necklace.
it's Chrome Hearts, man. Like, I'm just,
Yeah, right?
I'm like,
Oh,
that
shit.
shit mine. No, because like at the end
Diamonds.
of the day, bro, it's just the material, man. Like it is what it is, and like I'm a believer in like just sharing shit. Cause like if my niggas want, so like if there's a pair of pants that I don't wear no more, and like I'm finna throw it out or something, I'm finna donate it. I go to my friends first, and I just, yo, you want this, whatever, and if they don't want it, then I donate it, right? But like I feel
It's
like it's the same principle. I wouldn't. For me, I feel like it's the same principle because like I wouldn't get really pressed about it because it's like at the end of the day, it's a necklace. But I feel like I might prefer if she told me.
Would
How
you
do
not?
say that?
You would be like, is this from your ex, or like, why'd you give me this? Because then isn't that like memories, right? She's seen her ex wear that, and now she's seeing you wear it, and it's like, bruh, nah, I don't. That's kind of weird.
But what? Okay. It depends on really like the emotional connection that she has to it though, and I guess there's no way to properly know that though. So I feel like I wouldn't wear it.
You wouldn't want to wear it anymore.
I feel like once, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't want to wear it because you never know, bro.
Right? You go to the store one day and you just see some guy, and he's like, bro, that's my necklace. Like, he gets mad at you.
You made that shit custom, bro. What the fuck?
It was 21 diamonds on there, bro. I counted.
Yo, bro, these are like 0.9 carats, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Nah,
Shit.
that'd be wild though.
I wouldn't put that shit on. I can't lie. Now that I'm thinking about it more, nah.
Yeah.
What if y'all had like the same initials though? Like,
Yeah, for real.
That's weird though. It's
His name-
weird because it's like, no matter what, I'm gonna see. Like when I see that, I'm gonna just say that nigga name, and like it's not even no insecure shit. It's just like that's what it is. Like
right?
there's no way around it. That's what it was. So like, and I look at shit how it is, my nigga.
All right. So she gives you a hoodie, and it's way bigger than you. It's like you know, built type thing, not like
Okay.
wide.
I'm just not wearing that shit. I can't because it's just, I don't. If
It's
it don't fit me
flooding.
right, if it's okay. If it's like something I wear. Oh, are you gonna say that it's from the X though?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
nah. I'm
Nah.
throw that shit out.
You just throw it away.
Throw that shit out. Cause like on the bigger and better things, bro. Like
Out.
it's just,
Out with the past.
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta move on, bro.
All right.
Completely.
Well, we are at an hour and 10 minutes. I do gotta ask now though. Are there any projects or? I mean, you did say that one song's coming out in about a week, right?
It's coming out tomorrow actually on Wednesday.
Oh.
And then I have one, and then I'm dropping every week after that on Wednesday until I stop doing that. But I
Hey,
got
man.
a lot of songs coming, Gary.
That's fire.
Hey,
Wait, can you say the name of the one for tomorrow? Because by the time this video releases, it would have already
the one for tomorrow. Okay, wait, I gotta find it again. It's called Space Coupe.
Space Cool. Make sure
And
y'all.
Space Coupe, and that shit is fucking gas. So make sure y'all check that shit out.
Yeah, check out
I feel
Space
like y'all
Cool.
like it.
Where can you find it at?
On SoundCloud, but I'm working on putting that shit up on Spotify and Apple Music. I'm working on getting all
Okay.
my music up there because they fucked me over. But I'm working on setting it up because I don't know, shit went wrong, but we're working on it. So soon, it's just on Spotify. But yeah, it'll be on SoundCloud.
All right, perfect. Well, since Windego is in here today, I gotta do the outro real quick. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to make a comment down below and listen to his song